All right, shalom, shalom, Aki. Peace and blessings to the 12 tribes of Israel, which would be the blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans spread through the four corners of the earth, right? And today I just wanted to get into vanity, man. Just something I've been meditating on. How we shouldn't stress because everything is vanity, like Solomon said, man. Once you get into the mindset like how meaningless and vain the world is, right? And what the world pushes to be, you know what I'm saying, comfortable, peace, happiness, is not what it is, right? Drugs aren't going to make you happy. A lot of women aren't going to make you happy. A lot of money is not going to make you happy. It might be for a short amount of time. You can enjoy them things of the flesh, but that's going to quickly go away, man. Them demons are going to hop on you quicker than expected. That's why you see all these celebrities be bugged out their mind, right? You know, money's not going to make you happy. But the only thing that's going to give you comfort is these scriptures, right? But let's get into it. This is the book of Proverbs, chapter 31, verse 30. And it reads, favor is vain, Salakia. Favor is deceitful, and beauty is vain. But a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. So what I'm saying is favor is deceitful. Like, just because so many people might like a certain object or a certain person or a certain woman or a certain guy, it could be deceitful, right? And it says, and beauty is vain, right? Beauty is vain. Just because you see these women with these BBLs and all this crazy stuff nowadays, and all these wigs and weaves and Botox and whatnot, it says beauty is vain. Like, sis, you don't have, but it's not saying your beauty doesn't matter, because our sisters are very beautiful, and that's a big blessing that they have. But it's saying that's not what you should bless. That's not what you should base your happiness off of. Is if the world perceives you as beautiful, right? You shouldn't be waking up every day damn obsessing over how you look. Is basically what it's saying, right? Beauty is vain. What is that gonna? You know what I'm saying? We all gonna get old, right? You never know. Like, the point being is, you don't, or even when you're picking a mate or a spouse, right, or a potential person to court, you want to marry, you don't want to base your whole surrounding off that, just off the beauty, right? But it says, a woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised. So that's a real beautiful woman, right? By her work, she gonna be, you know what I'm saying, she gonna be submissive, right? She gonna be hardworking, she gonna be smart, she gonna be intelligent, she gonna be able to teach the children, she gonna be able to lead and teach other sisters, right? Give counsel to other sisters, right? You know what I'm saying? A woman that feareth the Lord, she shall be praised, right? So we're supposed to praise our women that fear the Lord, right? Moving on. This is the book of Psalms, chapter 119, verse 37. It says, turn away mine eyes from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in the way. So David is saying, he's asking the Lord, he's pleading to the Lord to turn his eyes away from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in a way. So how do you turn your eyes away from holding vanity, right? That's your Slakia. That's your social medias. That's your porn. That's your what else is there? You're mindlessly watching TV, right? You're beholding vanity, right? You're sitting, you so hype, you want to go make every basketball game of the season. You want to go see every basketball game of the season, right? He's telling you this. That's vain. What is that going to do for your people? What's that going to do for your family? It's not going to do anything. You know what I'm saying? It's vain, right? He's asking to turn his eyes away from beholding vanity, and quicken thou me in a way, and show me the path of my purpose. And that's the whole thing, right? You want to be on a line to your destiny to fulfill the life the Most High has for you while we got time on this earth, right? You want to be quickened down the way, right? You want to ask the Most High to lead your life how He had planned for it, right? You want to ask the Most High to guide you, right? Because it's too hard. The world is set up for you to sin, for you to fail. You know what I'm saying? The only protection you're going to have is through these scriptures, through getting close to the Most High and asking Him to quicken down you in the way, right? Show you the way you should walk. The book of 1 Samuel, verse 16, verse 7. But the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or his height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as a man seeth. For man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. Right? So going back into the favor is deceitful and beauty is vain. It says, but the Lord said unto Samuel, look not on his countenance or on his height of his stature, because I have refused him. For the Lord seeth not as man seeth, for man looketh on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh on the heart. And that's so powerful, right? Because, you know, for a lot of brothers, and it's, well, I ain't gonna say for a lot of brothers, I'll say for myself, a man will judge you off your outward appearance, right? You might not look like the most violent person. You might not look or come off as, you know what I'm saying, a guy that would defend himself, a guy that will, you know what I'm saying, take your life if need be, right? But that, because that's what man looks on the outward appearance, right? Or even you might see like there's pictures of Michael Jordan walking around. He's a multi-billionaire, but he'll be in like some cheap jeans, cheap them white man sandals they be having, them crochet sandals they be having. You know, it will if you didn't know who that was, you would perceive that he wasn't a rich man. But the man looks on the outward appearance, but the Lord looketh upon the heart. Is the point, right? He's not gonna. The point is, he's not gonna. He doesn't choose men based off the outward appearance, right? And even that's what we shouldn't do either. You shouldn't try to get a friend or try to get a woman or try to get a man, right? Off the outward appearance. You want to search their heart like the Lord searches the heart, right? You want to talk to them. You want to see what they mind about. You want to take time and take patience to see how they act in certain situations. You know, you don't just want to, you don't want to be worldly, man. You gotta be circumspect with everything and be spiritual with everything, right? This world is spiritual as well as carnal. And you gotta have your spiritual eyes and discernment to know when people are off, right? If they're not going by these law, statutes, and commandments, or they don't even care about it, that's a major red flag that you should stay away from that person, right? The scriptures tell you what benefit has good with evil, roughly paraphrasing. Also, it says, can two walk together lest they be agreed, right? But moving on. This is the book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 2. It reads, vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. The king's heart is in that slakia. I'm going to read it again. The book of Ecclesiastes, chapter 1, verse 2. It reads, vanity of vanities, saith the preacher, vanity of vanities, all is vanity. Right? So Solomon is, the wisdom in this is he's saying everything is vanity, all is vanity. You guys got to remember, Solomon had everything. He had the greatest kingdom on earth. He had all the money. He had all the gold. He had all the wealth. He had all the women. You know what I'm saying? All the respect. He had all the wisdom. Right? And he still said everything's vanity. Right? He says the only thing that's going to give him comfort is the Lord. Right? Everything vanity. Nothing means anything. Stop caring so much about stuff, bro. Right? And the point I'm saying is stop caring so much about the outcome of things. Is because you can't control the outcome of things. It's no free will. The Most High already has your life on he already had your life written out before the beginning of time. It's nothing you can do to change it. It's nothing he can do to change it, because he's bound by his word. Your life that he has set up for you from the beginning of time, that's how it's going to be. Right? That's why everything is vanity. We have the illusion of free will, but everything at the end of the day is vanity and controlled by the Most High. So the best mindset and thing you should do to have is to keep the law, statutes, commandments to the best of your ability and try to keep your heart pure, right? Right? Because your spirit is going to tell you, right, if you move in the right way. You know, you're not going to, you know when you're doing wrong and when you're doing right, you know? And we got to try the utmost hardest every day, even myself included, to do the right thing, right? Do what's righteous. We know what's right to do. It's already in our hearts. The Most High put in our heart what's right to do, right? Which is what's in these scriptures. You know, the commandments. Don't steal, don't lie, don't commit adultery. You know what I'm saying? Don't kill, don't murder. We're not eating no pork. We're not going bald. You know, just, you know what I'm saying? Keeping these commandments one at a time. We keeping the Sabbath days, you know? Just trying our best to get better and better, being obedient and being disciplined every day, you know? Because all is vanity. Moving on, Proverbs 16:9. A man's heart devises his way, but the Lord directs his steps. So I'm going to speed through this so I don't make it too much longer. But that's the point. That's why I say everything is vanity. I'm going to read it again. It says, Proverbs 69, a man's heart divides his way, but the Lord directs his steps. So your mind, that's what I'm saying. We have an illusion of free will. Your mind is going to devise a plan for you for that day, or what you're going to do, or what you best to eat, or what have you, or your goals. But it said, but the Lord directed his steps. So the Lord is directing you. It don't matter what your mind tells you. The Lord is going to direct you. So it's all vain. So stop worrying about the outcome. Just when the Lord is directing you, or when you set out to do something, just make sure you're doing it with a pure heart. You're not lazy while you're doing it, and you keeping the commandments while you're doing it, and fearing the Lord while you're doing it, right? Moving on. This is Psalms 37 and 23. Again, going into the illusion of free will. Excuse me. This is Psalms 37:23. It says, the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and his delight is like it. I'm going to read it again. I butchered that. Psalms 37:23. The steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. So the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, right? What's a good man according to the scriptures, right? A man that's providing for his family, a man that's reading his Bible, a man that's teaching his people, a man that's giving charity, a man that's keeping his body and soul and spirit right for the Most High. As far as what he eats, him working out, him reading, getting his mental right, going into prophecy in the scriptures, going out into the highways and byways, teaching his people, making videos. Says the steps of a good man are ordered by the Lord, and he delighteth in his way. So when brothers is doing good, that's the Most High directing your steps, right? It's not you. You're not this damn perfect, sinless specimen of a man. No, we're all filthy rags. But when the Most High when the Most High directs our steps in righteousness, hey man, we, you know what I'm saying? We golden, right? In the eyes of the Most High. I say he delighteth in his way. I got a couple more. This is Proverbs 16:1. It says, the preparations of the heart of Salakia. The preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Right? It says the preparations of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. So you getting ready to fix you a sandwich, that's the preparation of a heart. The Most High said, look, go eat this sandwich. You know what I'm saying? I want you to put turkey on it, some tomato, a little bit of lettuce, some pickles, and toast it and eat that thing, right? You thinking it's you, I'm gonna chef this thing up. No, that's the Most High directing your heart, man. I'm gonna read it again. It says, Proverbs 16:1, the preparation of the heart in man, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord, right? So the preparation in your heart, the things that you best to do, the next move you best to make is all of the Most High, right? And it says, and the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. That's simple. The answer of the tongue is from the Lord. When you're talking to somebody, me even having this little breakdown, says the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. When you ask your woman something, when you ask a coworker something, they be disrespectful. They say something out of term, out of line, says the answer of the tongue is from the Lord. Right? So it's all vain. Don't stress and take things too deep to the heart, right? It's all of the Lord. We're just here. And we have to gain that wisdom is just to be obedient, man. Just to be obedient and to do our best and to try to live the best life we can for the Most High, right? For our families, for our people, right? Preparing ourselves for what's to come, right? But with that, I want to give a shalom, man. A peace and blessing to the warriors again. I know how hard it get. Trust me, I do. But the thing is, when you don't quit, you're going to come back. You're going to come back harder every time. That's what's going to separate everybody from the people who quit and the people who don't. So, I encourage brothers not to quit. Just keep getting back up. Keep getting back up, man. All right, shalom.